Hey guys and gals, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing absolutely awesome. If you don't know, you need to be told. My name is Paul Burry, Family Friendly Gaming. Courts in session. This is FFG Politics on Butler's speech. Now I know I'm finally getting to this. I've had like topics written down to do videos, and whenever I get the time to do the videos, I do them. But this one is technically a little bit of an older topic by the time I'm getting to it. But I did want to draw some attention to it. I wanted to discuss it. I thought it was very a fascinating topic. First and foremost, if you don't know, this football player is a kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs. Last name Butler. He gave a speech at a college, at a religious college, at a Christian college. And he talked about precepts and concepts and biblical ideology. Okay, so he talked about things from the Holy Bible. It's got to get that, you got to get that there first. That's kind of important. That's like more than kind of important. That's really important if you're thinking about it. He in essence talked about how the family structure God set up, right? And it was a family structure to help us understand how we relate to God as well. Okay. So if you don't know, and I don't remember if I've talked about this before or not, but Christ is the head of the church. You know what? This might just become more of a religious one now that I'm getting into it. So you have Christ, you've got the church under Christ, right? So the church obeys Christ. In the family, in the biblical family, in the way God set up family for human beings, okay? You have the husband, you have the wife, you have the children, okay? That's the structure, right? Husband's in charge. Husband's at top. Husband has to provide. Wife is supposed to respect and love her husband. Husband's supposed to love the wife. This is how God set things up. Now, in our current day and age, you have so many people who have done everything they can to redefine society, culture, family, structure, institutions, that you have people who don't even know this structure was set up. Those that do, you'll sit there and hear them hatefully attack it. So they'll be like, oh, the patriarchy. What you're really saying is you're rebelling against God. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a major difference between, hating that. Because those of us who obey the system God put in place, we're obeying God. We're showing that we are submitting to how God set things up, how God told us to do things, right? Not like, oh yeah, I'm a man, I'm in charge. No, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with obedience to God, right? And that's where it all kind of goes to. So Butler gave a speech, and he talked about, women being submissive to their husbands, women, being in the home, like if you can do that, stay in the home, don't work, take care of the family, take care of the house, take care of the children. And it's amazing if you talk to all the women who do this, they love it. They absolutely adore it. They enjoy it. Now, I understand you have the radical far left who hates this, and they viciously, hatefully, nasty attacks on it. But it comes down to obedience to God, religious observance. I always find it funny, freedom of speech, but then they don't really mean it, because when they're like, you have people who are like, hey, this is my adherence to obedience to God. They want to shut you up. So they wanted to shut Butler up. They were mad. They were like, he shouldn't be allowed to work. He shouldn't be allowed to play football. He shouldn't be allowed to do anything. He shouldn't be allowed to talk. It's like, what? Why does he lose all of his rights because he is obedient to God, and you are promoting rebellion against God? That's what the discussion, the topic really needs to be about. It needs to be about whether you choose obedience to God or rebellion against God. That's really, to me, I boil it all down, to that. That's where it all goes. So I felt like he had a really good speech. I felt like it was very impressive, amazing. I find it really sad that so many people viciously, psychotically attacked him. and demanded he be silenced and not be allowed to ever work again, and he not be allowed to do anything. I mean, it's just like, wow, how nasty, ugly, and hateful are you? I mean, you're showing who your father is. It's not God the Father. Mm-mm. No, no, no. When you're being so nasty and hateful like that, you're showing that your father is Satan. Satan. That's who your father actually is. So, it was really nice to see so many people support him. He's still playing. He's still got a job and everything, even though these cancel culture psychos tried to destroy him for his freedom of speech that was really just obedience to God. And the thing was, it was at a private college. So I don't know why they even are worried about that. You know what I'm saying? It was to graduating class. I mean, there are so many graduating classes who get told so many different things. I'm sure there are plenty of graduating classes that are told things that are bad. He was telling them good things, things that will help them be happy. I know plenty of women, mothers who are in the workforce. They're not happy having to work. They don't like it. So maybe you should chill there, people. And there's also an old concept, live and let live. You know what? And so I'm sure someone's going to be like, well, they have a freedom of speech to disagree with them. Yeah, they do. They're welcome to. And now I have freedom of speech to respond to them. See how this all works? And then someone can have freedom of speech to respond to me. Go for it. You know what I'm saying? If you're like, yeah, I want rebellion against God, yeah, then do a video. Write an article. You're welcome to your freedom of speech on that. So that's my thoughts on that topic. Court adjourned. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.